Join me to paint a rose in detail using watercolor. The reference image and the sketch for this painting are provided here. You can copy the sketch onto your paper before we begin. I will demonstrate one or two petals at each layer of the flower so you can follow the same approach for the remaining petals in that layer. As we move from the outer petals towards the inner petals, you will pick up most of the techniques and you know how to paint each petal by following the reference image. I wet the outer petal and now I'm applying lemon yellow as the base layer. There is a very light value along the outer edge where the light hits the petal, so I leave that area untouched, keeping the paper white. Next, I apply Indian yellow and layer it over the petal. Next, I mixed Indian yellow with violet to create a brown shade, and using a light value of this mix, I paint the shadow areas that are visible as in the reference image. Using the same approach that we used for the first petal, I started painting another outer petal. Partway through, I decided to stop and skip this petal along with another outer layer petal for now because my hand would rest on them while painting the inner petals and I might mess it up, so I leave them for later and I move to paint the inner petals. Now I'm painting a petal which is slightly folded outward and it catches sunlight. I paint this area first with lemon yellow followed by Indian yellow. The bottom part of the petal is in shadow area, so if you paint it now, it would blend with the top layer, that is top part of the petal, making the fold less distinct. To keep a clear separation between the fold and the shadowed area, we will paint the bottom part later. Now I'm painting another petal using the same approach as before, focusing first on the folded area and leaving the bottom part for later. I painted the folded area with Indian yellow followed by a brown shade. Then I move to the next petal. I wet the surface and apply Indian yellow as the base and use a brown shade which is a mix of Indian yellow with violet for the shadowed areas. By now, the previously painted petal is completely dry, so I wet the bottom part, apply Indian yellow as the base layer and use the brown shade for the shadows. Now I paint the bottom part of the petal that we did earlier. First I apply Indian yellow, then use a brown shade to create the shadowed areas at the bottom of the petal. Now you can see a clear separation between the folded area and the bottom part of the petal. Next we move further inward towards the center of the rose. From here we will use only the wet on dry technique as we work on the inner petals. I follow the details in the reference image and I'm using just two colors, Indian yellow and the brown shade, which is made by mixing Indian yellow with violet. I find it difficult to explain every step in words. You will understand this much better by watching the painting process or by trying it yourself. From here onward, I leave most of the painting to your understanding since it's become easier to follow on your own. Now I'm painting the center of the rose. I use Indian yellow and brown shade to paint it. After applying this, I let it to dry completely, then place the darker shadow at the center as you can see in the video. I soften the edges to avoid any harsh lines. Next, I paint the remaining petals following the same approach that we discussed earlier, that is using Indian yellow for the petals and the brown shade for the shadowed areas. Finally, I paint the outer petals using the wet on wet technique. I apply lemon yellow as the base and then I apply Indian yellow, and for the shadow part I'm using brown shade. We have painted all the rose petals. Next, we move on to adding the background. To paint the background, I mix Indian yellow with violet to create a brown shade. Then I mix this brown with Prussian blue to get a deep ash-like green, which I use for painting the background. I'm keeping the background simple and not adding any details since most of the details are already in the flower. For the background, first I wet the paper, then apply the color mix as you see in the video. After painting the background, I tilt the board and wipe away any excess watercolor pigment that has collected near the masking tape. We have completed a beautiful rose painting. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more watercolor painting content. See you in another video. Until then, take care and bye bye from Prema.